Hi there, and welcome to this week's edition of Top End Track Talk. I'm Andrew O'Toole, and today we'll be having a look at this coming Saturday's meeting here from Fanny Bay in Darwin, celebrating Oktoberfest, the 7th of October. Yet another top-shelf six-race card awaits us, with 59 acceptors and 9 riders in attendance. That will unfortunately mean a handful of runners in the last event on the card, the Maiden, will miss a run, but should still feature each-way betting all day. The benchmark 54-1300 was divided after 16 horses accepted, giving the program its 6th race, and the first of the half dozen gets underway at 2:27 p.m, with the last time to go at 5:26 p.m. In the first event, the Lederhosen Hustle Handicap, the first division of the benchmark 54-1300, my numbers are 5, 3 and 6. He was good winning last time out. Number 5 is Risky, trained by Gary Clark, and Stan Sagos rode last time, but Adam Nichols goes aboard for Saturday's run. He's drawn well again in Barrier 4. He beat Motivated Miss last time. That was the 2nd of September. So he hasn't had a run for 5 weeks, but it's good to see him in winning form. He got a couple of decent races during the carnival, and he put his foot on the till last time out. I think he can do it again. Number 5 is Risky. To beat number 3, Bluffed. Been racing well for Pete Stennett. Pete's team's been having a super run lately, and Sonia Logan takes them out here for Steno. Bluffed was a winner 2 starts back, and either side of that winning turn was 2 third placings, the most recent behind Star Spangled Dancer here on the 23rd of September. Going up in trip to the 1300 here I think will suit him. I've got him in for 2nd, and my 3rd selection is number 6 Motivated Miss, going through that Zarisky form of last time out. Vanessa Arnott takes them out for Jason Manning, goes from the 1 gate. She was good winning during the carnival. She only had the 3 starts in Darwin for a 1st, a 4th and a 2nd. So I've got her right in the mix to run 3rd. Numbers in the 1st are 5, 3 and 6. The 2nd's the Hofbrau and Hops Handicap. Gosh, they're making me work today for these alliterations. The Hofbrau and Hops Handicap, Division 2 of the benchmark 54-1300. Numbers here are 6, 3 and 4. The Albion, trained by Pete Stennett. Steno, as we mentioned, having a great run. He's trained something like 5 winners already this season. And Sonia Logan teams with the Albion here. He put 2 back-to-back, one at Catherine and then one here on the 9th of September. And last time out was a very good 2nd, and finishing on 2nd behind the impressive American Jazz. He's just racing in such a rich vein of form, and this field looks within his scope. 6 on top here to beat number 3, Blue Ant, in the stable of Tom Logan. Casey Hunter aboard here with Sonia riding the Albion. A Blue Ant's last start was behind Zarisky, finished 5th on that occasion. And his previous 3 starts were a couple of 3rds and a 4th during that carnival period. So I've got him in to run 2nd. In for 3rd, number 4, Nakondi. Phil Cole, the trainer. Phil's away at the present time on holiday in Bali, and his apprentice Emma Lyons doing most of the work. She takes them out here on Nakondi. He was 3rd last time behind Tough Nut. He was a winner during the carnival, this horse. Only has to reproduce his best, and he'll be in the finish here. Numbers in the 2nd are 6, 3 and 4. The 3rd's the Pretzel and Polka Handicap over the 1300 as well for the 0 to 70 gallopers. Numbers here are 2, 7 and 1. I thought Valabar might be the way to go here, trained by Gary Clark, and Jared Todd takes them out, goes from the 1 gate. Probably better known, or certainly better known, over more ground than this 1300. But I thought his last start effort for 4th behind Ideas Man, who's absolutely flying, as we know, over 1200, augured well for this. An extra 100 metres here will suit him. A 0 to 70, that's down in grade for this fellow. And I just thought the 8-year-old might be the way to go here. Number 2 on top. To beat number 7, Soul Spirit, Phil Cole and Sonia Logan, the combination here, was a last start winner in 0 to 64 grade. That was on the 23rd of September, so a fortnight ago. Up in grade here, record at the distance, 2 starts for 1 second. Thought it could race well again. And in for 3rd, the stablemate of Valabar, number 1, Influential Jack. Adam Nichols aboard for Gary Clark. 3rd last time out to Ideas Man. That was back on the 23rd of September, so a fortnight ago. But it was a good performance over the 1200. 1300 suits him better. Numbers in the 3rd are 2, 7 and 1. The 4th, the Bratwurst Beer Handicap. Now we move to the 1200 metre barrier. This for the 0 to 58 gallopers, and my numbers here are 5, 1 and 2. Kirakat For me, number 5, trained by Jason Manning, Vanessa Arnott in the saddle. I liked the mare's run last time out, a fortnight ago, behind Star Spangled Dancer. Beaten 4.8, Star Spangled Dancer's flying. It's won its last 2. And it was good to see Curacat back in a bit of better form. Had been a little disappointing recently, but that was a better run in Class 2 company. And I think gets its chance here in the 0 to 58. So 5 on top. To beat 1 Blueberry Boy for Tom and Sonia Logan. 7th last time, that was on Cup Day behind Super Famous. That was in 0 to 62 grade. So dropping back in grade. And I think this is a suitable assignment for number 1 Blueberry Boy. And then for third, number 2 Braziliant from the Chris Pollard stable. And Paul Denton takes them out, visiting from Alice Springs, the senior rider. And Braziliant raced well just after Carnival, raced well on Cup Day and finished second, and then fourth the start after that. His last start was only so-so, but I think there's probably still some improvement to come in the 10-year-old Braziliant. So my numbers in the 4th are 5, 1 and 2. We go to the 5th. It's the Prost to Oktoberfest handicap. This is our highest rated race of the day. It's the average benchmark race, an average benchmark 75, and a really good sprint field assembled once again over the 1100 metres. Numbers here are 6, 1 and 4. I'm going for Star Magnum here to beat Ideas Man. You might think I'm mad, and I could well be. Ideas Man's won his last 3 and he's flying. Of course, the Palmerston Sprint runner-up the start before that. But I just thought Star Magnum, with a 9-kilo pull in the weights and from an inside barrier draw of 4, might just be able to hold the lead, or at least be right on the pace. And Ideas Man's drawn out in barrier 7. He might just have to do a bit of work this time. Mark Pegas aboard Ideas Man, and young Emma Lyons on Star Magnum. He was second last time out, Ideas Man 2. Star Magnum was second last time out to Ideas Man, but I think might be able to turn the tables here in this 1100 metres. So I'm going with number 6 to beat number 1 Ideas Man. He's just flying, the old boy. He's won now 509,000. He's won his last 3. Chris Nash has done a superb job in placing this horse. He's got to carry some weight this time, 63.5 kilograms. And Mark Pegas, who was such a hit during the carnival up here, comes to take them out for Nashy on Ideas Man here. He was aboard him when he ran second in the Palmerston. He's got to be hard to beat again for sure. And in for third, number 4, City Regal. Got a good draw this time, City Regal. He's been chasing Ideas Man home his last couple when drawn outside him. Well, certainly last time he was drawn outside him in barrier 9 and finished off solidly to be beaten only 0.8 of a length. Vanessa Arnott in the saddle from the 1 gate. I'm putting him into run 3rd. Good race, the Open on the day, or the average benchmark anyway, 6, 1 and 4. And we move to the last. It's the Oktoberfest Umpar Trobus Maiden Plate. This over the 1100 metres as well for the non-winners. A field of 13 here, as we mentioned, but they'll only go around with 9 due to only having 9 riders on the day. I've settled on the numbers of 5, 2 and 6 in the event. Lord Fenrir for me, number 5. Phil Cole trains. Emma Lyons aboard. Emma, as I mentioned earlier, in charge of the stable while Coley's away on holiday. So Emma will be looking to get a couple of winners on the board while the boss is away, and good luck to her. And Lord Fenrir only had 4 starts in its career. 2 seconds, a third and a fourth, and that last start 4th was behind Star Spangled Dancer in Class 2 grade. Back to the maiden here. Drawn a little awkwardly in barrier 7, so it'll need to be on its game. But I thought in this event would be hard to beat number 5. Ahead of number 2, the newcomer Capistan. The first horse out of the Tried Horse Sale this year to have a run in the top end. He's trained by Gary Clark. He's to be ridden by Jared Todd, and one of his co-owners and a big syndicate is the one and only Scott Leckie. So we wish Scotty and his partners all the best with Capistan. Comes here with some good form, 7 starts, 3 seconds and a third in Victoria. Last started on the 1st of July, but I wouldn't be surprised if he goes a very big race first up for the new connections. And my third selection, number 6, Tough Critic, from the stable of Chris Pollard. This one owned by his partner Cody Oxlade. Casey Hunter in the saddle, and I like the way this horse got home last time behind Bluffed, who's continued to race well since that maiden win. So my numbers in the last are 5, 2 and 6. Best bet on what is a tricky day. I'm starting at the top of the program here, going race 1, number 5, Zariski. Race 1, number 5, Zariski. Now it has got that win on the board, I think can go on with the job. So race 1, number 5, Zariski. Well, the best roughies in race 2, number 1, Son of Bielski. Race 2, number 1, Son of Bielski. Well, that wraps up this edition of Top End Track Talk. We have another fortnight's break before we're back at HQ again, and that will be for the 21st of October meeting, Caulfield Cup Day. Always a great time of the year, the spring carnival time. The year's flying by. And until next time, good luck and good punting.